Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video today is all about color and relaxer. I get a lot of questions about my color process, how I'm able to maintain my color with having a relaxer. Yes, I'm relaxed. I get that question all the time. Are you relaxed? Are you relaxed? Yes, I'm relaxed. The way my hair texture is set up, I'm not able to do a pixie this short and not have a relaxer. Just being honest. So, I'm going to talk to you about that today. And, just first, the biggest question that I get concerning color and relaxer is, can you show me how, or can you do a tutorial on how you color your hair? And just to say it again on video and not being rude or anything, but just to give the disclaimer, no, I will not. One thing that I have committed to never do on my channel is chemicals and cuts. Chemicals and cuts. I will never do chemical and cut videos on my channel unless it is possibly a private demonstration that I know will be just directed towards hairstylists. I am a licensed cosmetologist, and I believe that there are certain things that should be done in the salon. I know some people are like, they have their hang-ups about going to the salon because they had bad experiences and whatnot, and I get that, but that's why you do your research. And if you get burned once, you don't go back to the same person. You try other people. You look for recommendations. Like, if you get burned at a restaurant and you don't like that restaurant, you won't go anymore. But for whatever reason, we go back to the same hairstylist that messed up our hair. And my thing is, find someone that is definitely going to do your chemicals properly, so your colors and your relaxers, and do your cut properly as well. So I got that off the table. All right, so first up, I relax my hair, like I said, and I relax my hair using the Affirm Fiber Guard Relaxer. Affirm Fiber Guard Relaxer. And I go between the regular Affirm Fiber Guard and the Affirm Sensitive Fiber Guard Relaxer. Now, I use that relaxer mainly because it is designed for the double process, I guess. It is designed to be able to keep your hair in a healthy state, relaxing it to, the straightness that you want it to be straight. And but also, keeping it to where if you add color, if you put color and you're breaking down those follicles, you won't get messed up. So that is the relaxer that I use to go in conjunction with my color. For my color process consists of bleach. I do have to use bleach to get this blue. That is one of the main reasons why, especially why I won't do a video process, showing that, because it is literally, you're breaking down your hair. And if you don't do it right, or if you don't use the right supplies or products, or if you say, oh, well, I'll just use this because it's cheaper, but it's the same thing. No, it's not the same thing. All hair brands, all color brands are not the same. So because of that, you may not get the same results. So, yeah, I use bleach. I use a 20 volume developer, and I use bleach. The bleach brand that I use is Kadas. And I was introduced to that brand, I was introduced to that brand while I was still working in the salon by one of the distributors that I worked with, and I really liked it. And I thought it was one of the best bleach, powders that was able to break down my hair but not have it feeling dry and just brittle. So that's one reason why I went with that brand. Now, the blue that I use is Spark Electric Blue, and it is I guess you can say a semi-permanent, demi-permanent color. It comes in a tube. It's just straight blue. You don't have to mix it. It just comes in a tube. So when I lighten my hair with the bleach, rinse it out, all of that, go through my conditioning process and all of that, then I apply the color, the blue color, on top of my hair. One thing with the blue is, like I said, you don't have to mix it. And I was using the Spark bleach powder to lighten my hair, and it was cool. It was cool. But because I was using the other brand for like all of my colors in the salon, I just decided to stick with the other brand instead of using the Spark. So Spark, they have a full system. They have bleach powder, they have the blue color, and a whole range of colors. Another color of theirs that I really like, their purple, I think it's called Purple Passion, is amazing. Then they have like reds, oranges, greens. They have a bunch of colors. But I really like the intensity of their colors, and they're the only blue that I've used personally that really lasts. Like, it lasts long, and I don't have any issues with it, and it doesn't like stain all over the place, unless my hair is wet. If my hair is wet, you're going to see a little bit coming off. But yeah, so let's see what else. So I talked about my process, what color, why I won't show you. And so let's go into just different tips on keeping your hair healthy while you have color. Number one, don't do it at home. I don't advise you to do it at home. One thing that people don't realize, that people always stray to when they want to do their own color at home, is box colors. And box colors and professional colors are not the same. The chemicals in it are not the same. And it's basically just the broken down version, like, of professional colors, or like the dumped down version. And a lot of times when you're trying to go blonde, or you're trying to do different colors, especially on African American women with let's say with dark hair, you're gonna end up getting these kind of weird goals. And if you have like color on your, like, one thing that a lot of people don't know is when you put a black, let's say you have a black rinse. A lot of women love black rinses, and you're thinking, oh, I did a black rinse in January and it's June now, I should be good. That's 6 months later, I'm good. No, unless you shaved all of your hair off and started from scratch, there is a residue from the black rinse that is still on your hair. So then when you decide, oh, I want to put a box color on top of that, and you look in the mirror and you see your hair looking green or something crazy, that's why that happens. So, number one, don't use box color. Get it done professionally. There are so many amazing colorists all around. There's a reason why it's expensive, because it's a process. And these colorists, they know the composition of hair. They know what colors work, what colors won't work. They know what brands work, what brands won't work. So don't just go to your homegirl down the block who's a hairstylist but kind of does color. Do your research in finding someone that actually does color. Like, that is their main thing. Like, that's their thing. Do your research and go from there. And you will get the color that you want. So don't do box color, and do it professionally. Get it done professionally. Let's see. Lay off the heat. Let's lay off the heat. A lot of people have asked me, how come you wear your hair, the same way? Or, honestly, I love the pixie. And then another reason is I don't like putting a lot of heat on my hair. The only heat that I will put on my hair is literally the hair dryer, and that's the hooded dryer that I'm sitting under when I mold my hair and I dry it. I rarely use a curling iron. I have like flat irons at home, and they rarely get any type of use nowadays. And that's mainly because One, I don't like putting a lot of heat on my hair because of having a relaxer and having color. When I apply heat, my hair, it may go one way or the other. There's been moments and times where I thought that my curling iron wasn't hot, and I got a little sizzle when I tried to curl my hair, and my little ends frizzled up and frayed up. And yeah, that wasn't fun. So if you're wondering why, your color is getting damaged and, you're like, what's going on? Check your heat usage. It may be you curling your hair every day. That's why I always suggest get a hairstyle that works with your lifestyle, that you don't have to apply a lot of heat to. And also look for different ways to keep your curls, pin curls, making sure to wrap your hair up with a satin scarf, using a satin pillowcase. There's so many things. Let's see. Using the right products. That's another thing. Using the right products. Research, research, research. There are so many products out there. There's Redken, there's Wella, there's Joico, there's Affirm, there's Mizani, there's Shea Moisture. There are so many brands out there that deal with color treated hair. And especially if you're getting it done by a professional, get a recommendation from them. A lot of the African American stylists that I follow and admire, and then even myself when I was working in the salon, we use one of the popular brands was Affirm, or is Affirm, and Affirm has a color care line. Invest in that. See about working with your stylist about getting some of those products into your home. So in between salon visits, you're able to have the right products to maintain your color process and maintain your hair when you're not able to go into the salon. I've used Affirm. I love Affirm. I personally right now is using a brand called Sabella, and they have a color treated shampoo and color treated hair conditioner that works amazing with my hair. I love the way it feels, and I'm just satisfied with that particular brand. There's also Joico. I've used Joico. Joico, one thing I like about them is their specialty to me is like damaged, processed, color treated hair, chemically treated hair. Like they got everything that you can imagine to restore your hair and to keep it healthy and maintain its health when having a relaxer or color or both, so I would say really looking into that. Another thing, like I mentioned earlier, is making sure you're having the right tools. So, making sure to have your satin pillowcase, have your satin scarf, having a satin bonnet, anything satin, silk, put it on your hair at night. Don't be sitting there trying to, be like, oh, I'm just going to go to bed. No. Wrap your hair up because, listen, especially when you have color, and if you have color and relaxer like myself, any little thing is going to suck the moisture out of your hair. If I sleep on a cotton pillowcase just regular, in the morning my hair is dry. So you have to make sure to maintain and keep that moisture in your hair. That's why going back to the products and whatnot, making sure that they are products that are moisturizing your hair. Having the right oils. You cannot use the same oil on every hair texture. It really depends. So you're going to have to do your research on that, or also get recommendations from your personal stylist. I use coconut oil. There's a liquid coconut oil that I use by Nutris. I also use Jane Carter Nourish and Shine, their cream. Those are the two main things that I use, especially right now. So, those are my personal recommendations, especially for short hair. One thing that I just definitely want to emphasize, from here on out especially, is everyone's hair texture is different, and you're not always able to see and assume based off of a video or a picture or that, hey, because this product works for this person, it's going to work for me too. You're going to have to investigate and you're going to have to see for yourself. There are certain products that I've seen a lot of people use, and I'm like, ooh, I want to try that, and it did not do me justice. It didn't do no good at all. So yeah, but that's all I have for now. I'm really going to start doing more videos like this, talking about the education of hair, because I have, especially over the past year, run into a lot of people on my Instagram and even on YouTube asking certain questions about their hair, because a lot of people are doing at-home maintenance or even just doing at-home hairstyles, period. And I get it. It's amazing, that you're able to do your own hair and you're saving money and whatnot. But there are certain things that you still need to know as well. Because some people just flat out refuse going to the hairstylist and going to a professional to do certain things. So if I can help you in any way possible to not be bald headed and mess up your hair, I will do that in the right way. So that's why there are certain things that I won't show, because I'm like, I've seen some horror stories from even YouTubers who are willing to show everything, and I've seen them, admit that I messed up my hair and all of that. So, like I said, that's all I got for today. I think if you have any questions, comments, concerns, whatever, just leave it down in the comments below. If you have any other suggestions or different things that you want to know when it comes to picking my brain about the knowledge of your hair or whatnot, or how should I do this, also let me know as well. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and also follow me on all the social media networks. I am at The Hair Razor. Love you guys, and I will see you soon. Peace.